Hi, this is an overview of the back office of an Nspire network. My name is Joel Medina, so I will be doing this quick tutorial. We will start with the referral link, which is this one. This is the one that you're gonna give to your customers and your distributors or your, new soon to be distributor. If you give out that link, you will be opening this website, which is your replicated website. And here you will be able to use the shop button, and you will be able to use the join now. This is if you want to enroll, and this one is for placing orders. The same retail code or discount code used here is if you notice, is the same one that you will be using for your replicated website. Okay, the way this works is that this discount code is valid for orders above 35 CVs, which is approximately $50, and it will serve a 10% discount based on the CV purchased. From a purchase, for example, for a purchase of in products that generates 100 CVs, you will be discounting 10% of that, which is $10 off the total price. But remember that CVs usually is lower than the dollar pricing. So just keep that in mind when you're giving out the 10% discount. This is around 7% discount from the real price. So this is the dashboard. Here you're going to be able to navigate. This is the company news. It's really important that you see this all the time and you open it, because if you notice here, you have really important information all the time being displayed for your benefits. Also, you will have here the promotion status, which is the dashboard that will display to you, your next rank percentages. And if you click here, you're gonna be able to see them. Also, you're gonna see here the metrics, and in metrics, basically you'll be displaying here exactly what you see here in volumes. This will be exactly the same display. So let me explain this really quick. You have your personal qualification volume for the week, and you have your personal qualification volume for 4-week. So this is the one where you place your personal order, and this is the one that will display your personal orders during the last 3 weeks and the current week, which is the 4-week period. So the new qualification period will be 4-week. It's not going to be a calendar month. That's the difference with the new platform. So everything now is going to be weekly based. This is for personal qualifications for week. This is for the personal retail qualification volume, which is obviously for retail sales. Whatever you are doing this week will be presented here, and whatever you're doing in the previous 3 weeks plus this current week will be displaying here. This is personal retail, and here you will have the personal commissionable volume. The personal commissionable volume, which is the same volume that will go to the binary. Okay, so this is what goes into the binary. This is for this week. This is for the 4-week period. And the group qualification volume is the total volume that will be accounted towards ranking. Obviously, then you have to apply the 40% rule. But this is for ranking. You also have recent orders. If you open this, you're going to be able to see each one of those orders and the details. You just have to click here. And here you have the current earnings. You have any earnings, you're going to be able to see them here. You also have the new distributors and the team's recent activity. Okay, so If you want to see commissions, if you have any commissions, because this is a test account, so we fitted some value so you can see something there, but it really doesn't have any commissions. You will be able to navigate through the commissions, moving here from week to week. This is back and this is forward. And the rank advancement, which is the same one presented here, you'll be able to see how to qualify on each rank. Please always make sure that you are checking here just to see, what do you need for the next rank, like consultant, for example. You can see what you're missing to qualify for distributor. Like right now, it's missing 1,000 GV consultant, which is the 40% rule applied to the volume, and it's missing the qualification for distributor. If you don't know what a qualified distributor is, you click here and you see here how a qualified distributor should look like. And if you need to see this, the 1,000 consultant GB volume, and you don't know where you are, you just have to click on View Volumes for Rank, which is pretty much the same menu here, and it's gonna take you there. You're gonna be able to see with the 40% rule applied. If you don't know what the 40% rule is, please ask your upline or go to the compensation document and compensation plan, and you're gonna be able to see it. So here you have for each rank the 40% rule applied towards ranking with the volume. So this is empty, obviously, but if you have any type of volume, you're gonna be seeing that here. Also, you have the volume section, which is the same section that we just explained in the dashboard. You also have the organization menu. Here you can enroll new. If you click here and you start the enrollment process, you have the customer. If you click here, you will be able to see all the customers, every single customer that you have, and the details about, phone number, email, etc. And if you need more details about the customers, then you just have to click here. You're gonna see extra information on them. You have the placement preference. Obviously, this is important for you when you're enrolling somebody. You want to make sure that you know where they're going in the binary. You just look for the placement preference here. You just scroll down until you find it. You click Edit, and obviously you do a smart placement if you're not accustomed to binaries and you don't know how to do it. Just select smart placement. If you know, then you just click what leg you want. If it is left leg or right leg, and click Save. We also have the personally enrolled team. With this one, you will be able to see everybody, not only the retail customers, which usually appear with the binary side with NA, but also your distributors. Like any personal distributor that you may have will be presented here. And if you want to see more info on them, you just have to click here, and same thing. You're gonna be able to see more information on them. You also have upcoming promotions. You have downline ranks, downline orders. You have the downline order orders. You have the new distributor list, recent activity, and the two menus that I actually know that most of the distributors will be using are actually Unilevel Tree Viewer, which is the one that will show you the tree of enrollment. This is in levels. Like this is the first level, or level 1, and whatever you have in level 2 will be presented below. And here you can see also how to read everything depending on the colors and depending on the icons. You have all the information here. If you have a personally enrolled member, then you're gonna see a small heart. If that person has an auto order, then you're gonna see this little icon, etc. And you also have the binary tree viewer. I think this is the most used one. And basically here you're gonna be able to see your volume to the left leg and to the right leg. You notice here. And also, not only that, but you can navigate and you can open position. If you see an open position, you can enroll somebody here. Okay. We also have the auto order. This is a menu where you create your auto orders. Please make sure that your credit card info is correctly inserted so that you can set up this correctly. So create auto order. We start with the period that we want to, with the frequency that we want to get the auto order. We are qualifying every 4 weeks, so I would recommend that you use this. If you want to make sure that you always not only qualify, but that you always also have product every 4 weeks, or weekly, obviously, if you're using a lot of product. So also you select the days of the week. Keep in mind that if you will be placing an order today, instead of placing manually the order, just try to make create an auto order here. If today is, let's say, Thursday, just select Thursday, create the auto order, and that's it. And it's gonna at night it's gonna run the auto order, and it's gonna come every 4 weeks. It's gonna generate this auto order. Just keep that in mind, because if today is Thursday and you place a manual auto order, if you place an order manually and then you select here Friday for auto orders, then next Friday, which is the 10th, you will also generate an order. So just keep that in mind. Be careful with that. Make sure that you create this the same day that you want to get this order out, and be careful, because it's gonna start. Just look at this to make sure that you know when is it gonna start. So we have also here the products. You obviously select here, and shipping address. Please make sure that you have this correctly. If the shipping address is incorrect, remember that you are paying this to the courier, you're paying this to USPS and UPS, depending. And if it was incorrectly placed here, you will have to pay again for the other shipping. So just keep that in mind. Make sure this is correct. Select shipping method. You have to click here twice to get the estimate. There you go. And then here you select the credit card that you want to use. Make sure that you have this correctly inserted. Also, the points, this is something that is implemented from the preferred customer program. And this is a rare case that if you were a preferred customer and you had some points accumulated, then you can use them here. But this is a rare case. Actually, most of the people come straight as a distributor. And you click create auto order and you're done. You obviously have access to all of your orders. You can see all of them here. Here you have information about everything: canceled orders, declined orders, shipped, everything. And you can find them also by order number. You also have the resources library. Please make sure that you look at everything here, because everything here is important. You have here the compensation plan, and you also here have the tutorial videos. This is a walkthrough, really quick one, so that everybody can know how to use this. But we're gonna be also uploading professional videos about everything. So you can find by keywords anything here, and you can also filter depending if it is a video, if it is audio, if it is images, if it is PDFs, etc. You also have the store where you can place orders. You have the kits here. Distributors usually like the kits because you get so many extra products here that it actually makes a lot of sense. So you place an order, you just have to add to the cart, and you can add it here, but also you click here, checkout, select whatever address you want to select, and select the credit card. This is a testing card. Review. Make sure that you know and you understand that a shipping for one item is usually the same for 4. So it actually is better if you want to get the most out of this, to place maybe you want 2 or 3 or 4. That way you pay the same shipping. So just keep that in mind, and then you just click and place the order. So that's about placing orders. Then to change settings, this is really important, this part. We can do many things. You can change your image here. You can change your website info. Keep in mind that if you didn't have, let's say that you're entering here for the first time, you might have this empty. And if you go to demo account, like if I use this link right now, it's gonna come out like this. And this is a replicated website like we explained before. If you want to change the link, you just have to add it, and that's it. If the name was already taken, it's gonna let you know. Like this one, this is already taken, so it's letting me know that. I could use maybe Pedro. We don't have too many Pedros. Okay, that's good. Now we have this one. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste here. And now I have Pedro working. Now, the distributor, if you want to display a name here, make sure that after you change the link, you come here and change the website info with the name. So now maybe you want to display here Pedro account. Or save changes. Let's go here and refresh. And now you have the name here. As simple as that. Okay, so you can change the username. Keep in mind this is to log in to your back office. You just have to click here. Change password. Contact info, please update everything here. The website we already saw. This is the really important one. And the placement preference you already saw also. That's really important. Also, you have the addresses. If you have many addresses, you just use here this tool and add your address and whatever address you need for payment, for shipping. You have the payment method. Keep in mind that this has to be correct. Remember, if you want your auto order to go through, make sure this is correctly placed. And you also have the payout option. It says here, automatically payout at the end of every period. What this is saying is, every week the system will automatically send your commissions to the iPayout platform. If you don't want that to happen, you just leave it here, on or off. Okay? automatically payout enable. Like if you select on, then it will send it automatically to the iPayout system or to whatever system that is going to be used to be paying out. If you don't want to do it, you just turn it off. Why would you do this? Because you get the iPayout system or the payout systems, they usually charge a fee of $3-4. It really depends on the system. If you don't want to pay for that every time and you want to accumulate as much as you can before you pay those transfer fees, then you just leave it off, and maybe at the end of the 4th week, then you activate it, and then you're gonna release the whole amount and you just pay the fee just once. Notifications. This is really, really, really important. Please make sure that you place your email here and you hit subscribe. If you don't do this, you will not be getting information and mass information about the company. So keep that in mind. This is really important. And that's it. That's the entire overview of the Nspire Network back office.